Well hit deep to left field. Going, gone. Goodbye, baseball.
Yes, it's time to relax with some popcorn, peanuts, or Cracker Jack and enjoy the live play-by-play of Great Falls Voyagers.
Our so-called doubleheader, that was a continuation of a game from August 25th, where the Voyagers come away with the win in this one, 4-1. The original starting pitcher was Quincy Jones, and he pitched very well with a 3-0 lead after one inning by the Voyagers, and it shut out the Range Riders. And then today, going to the top of the fourth inning, Colin Runkey, normally infielder, mostly third base for us, had made some appearances on the mound, had pitched 9 innings previous to today with a 0 ERA, came in and pitched until there were 2 out in the 9th inning and had a 4-1 lead when he left. And Montana Quigley came in and got the last batter on a strikeout for his 13th save of the year. So the Voyagers pick up the win and go to 47-46 overall now. And the Range Riders go to 38-55 overall. The Voyagers now 27-18 at home and 13-32 away record for the Range Riders. We're about getting ready for the second game tonight, which was the original scheduled game for this evening. It is only going to be 7 innings tonight, so we're going to play 12 innings today in this commercial inning customers with 2 retail outlets in Great Falls. Leading off for them will be second baseman Ryan Cash. Batting 5th, playing 3rd, Eddie Mccabe. Batting 6th, playing right field, Ryan Coleman. Shortstop, batting 7th, Mason Denison.
Quench your thirst every Thursday with $12 micro pitchers. And don't forget happy hour daily from 4 to 7. And finally, get ready for another week with Caesar Saturday. $10 specialty Caesars all day. And bottomless mimosa only $10. And burgers and beer specials every Sunday. Need to get through the week? Take it inside the Heritage Inn and take it to the max.
Often women have different symptoms of heart disease than men, so it's important for women to see a cardiologist if they have any heart concerns. At Great Falls Clinic Hospital, they diagnose and treat women for many conditions, including afibrillation, high blood pressure, angina, valve issues, and more. From early diagnosis, visit gfclinic.com.
You've got the kids loaded up for practice and you're already running late. Suddenly.
Mom, we're gonna be late!
I need a battery.
Don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
I can help you.
Battery Warehouse always does free charging system checks and installation on all vehicles with no appointment needed.
Thank you, Battery Warehouse Man.
Providing you with 40 years of knowledge and service. Remember,
Cal Bocchino will be playing second base. Will lead things off. Jake Malik playing center field, batting second. In the third spot, playing left field, Braden Daniel. Batting fourth, playing third base, the pitcher from the first game, Colin Runkey. Batting fifth, designated hitter Michael Deeb. He'll be followed by first baseman Derek Koblish in the sixth spot. After him, shortstop Chino de Guzman. Then batting eighth, the catcher, Will Olson. And batting ninth, right fielder, Aaron Simmons. The pitcher for tonight for the Voyagers is Andrew Garcia. Comes in with a 12.81 ERA and an 0-5 win-loss record. Of course, the Voyagers are managed by Tommy Thompson, assistant coach Kate Sisler, and player coach Anthony Becerra. And I'm also going to throw Nick Emanuel in there as well. Since his injury, he has been helping coach third base, and when Tommy was gone for a few days there, he filled in as interim manager for him and stuff, and did a fine job in that as well. So we'll throw Nick Emanuel in there as a player, well, coach also, as he's not being able to play at the moment. And if you listen to the first game, that was one of the things I talked about what the season could have been with us losing 6 play to MLB as well as Nick Emanuel's injury. in that. Yeah, well, you even throw Miles McKissick also, who was injured here a couple weeks ago. So what could have been this season, but it is what it is, and I think our players have accepted that and have played well the last couple of games. I mean, yesterday's game, there was a great come from behind for us. We get the 10-9 win in the bottom of the ninth inning, a walk-off single by Braden Daniel to center. And then today, Colin Runkey getting his first win as a pitcher, his professional win today in that game we just had, as he pitched 5 innings, gave up 7 hits and 1 run. Quigley got his 13th save, just facing the one batter and getting a strikeout. The loser pitcher in that was Barrows, and he now has an 8-6 record. He did pitch the first 3 innings, giving up those 3 runs in that first inning back on August 25th. The attendance for that first game was 1,441. The total time, 3 weeks, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Well, 2 hours, 42 minutes technically, but you know what I mean. As far as hitting-wise, the Denison had a good game when it's all said and done. He was 3 for 4. You know, it's tough to say had a good game when you play only 5 innings there, and it's 3 weeks in between the first 3 innings and the last 5. Voyagers, Malik was 2 for 4. Again, those 2 were 2 doubles in the first game, and then nothing today for him, but technically 2 for 4 in the game. And then after that, we really didn't have anybody with an outstanding game-wise. We had some hitters with 1 hit, so we only had 5 hits in the game compared to the 9 for the Range Riders. So, yeah. It's is what it is. I see players moving around on the field. There's some Range Riders and Voyagers talking right behind second base. They are clearly not holding to the half-hour limit exactly, because we passed the half-hour limit 2 minutes ago. So we'll see how much longer we hesitate. Now the umpires are coming out of their cubbyhole back there and look like they're ready to begin, so they'll probably call together for lineup exchanges, and we'll go from there. But in the meantime, we'll go ahead and take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back.
Where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games and sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink. Take a bite out of a Reuben, French dip, or juicy burger. Just a few of the local
Zero.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza.
Electrical upgrade so you can finally install that air conditioner system you've been dreaming of, or maybe just a few ceiling fans will do the job. The professionals at Liberty Electric are here to help. This summer, don't get caught wishing for winter. Stay cool with the help of Liberty Electric.
Liberty.
Well, there you have the singing of the national anthem. Very well done there. And we're almost underway. The Voyagers giving their bro hugs to each other, and they'll be ready to take the field in their black jersey with the white pants and red lettering. Range Riders in their green uniforms, as usual. The home plate umpire tonight for this game is going to be Eric Martinez. Down the first baseline, Mike Carr, and third base, Garner. Josh did the game before behind the plate. I failed to mention that last game, but that's who did that game. Again, the Voyagers winning the earlier game, which was a delayed game from August 25th, and winning it 4-1. And Colin Runkey, who's playing third base for the Voyagers in this game, pitched almost the complete 5 innings there, and gave up only 1 run in all of that. His first earned run that he's given up in his 10th appearance today. And then Montana Quigley coming in, shutting down the one batter he faced to get his 13th save of the season. On the mound is Andrew Garcia. Andrew, as I said, 0-5 on the year with a 12.81 ERA. Has pitched 26 innings so far in 6 appearances. Has faced 119 batters and given up 47 hits for an ERA against them of 3.95. Sorry, batting average, not ERA. Yeah, it's going to be a long night, I can already tell. Batting average of 3.95 against him. He's had 26 strikeouts compared to 19 walks, given up 38 runs, 37 of them earned. And in those hits he's given up, 11 have been doubles, 1 triple, and only 3 home runs. He's got 6 wild pitches and 5 hit batters. The first batter he'll face tonight is Ryan Cash as we're about to get underway. Starting time, 8:10. Starting temperature, 47 degrees with a 5-mile-an-hour wind out of the northwest. So a bit chilly out there tonight. It's beautiful outside, though, actually. There's first pitch and first hit out to center field. Racing in and making the catch, Jake Malik on the run. There, so 2 up, very quickly 2 out for Andrew Garcia. Designated hitter Dean Miller going to step up. Dean was officially 0 for 4 in the game we just finished. Dean does have a lot of power. The wind now blowing out towards left, out of the southeast a little bit. It's Great Falls. It's going to change directions on us and change speed as well. First pitch is a ball to Dean Miller. There's a grounder left side, foul. And one of the reserve players for the Voyagers going to go pick that one up and just run it on down and toss it to a kid on the grassy knoll. 1-1 the count. Garcia's next pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Miller out in front of that one. 1-2 the count. So it's a Friday night here in September in Montana. So it's going to be a little chilly, most likely, and it is 47 degrees, like I said. There's going to be football games going on all around the area, so I'm going to give you a few score updates as I can find them for the local teams around here. I know those listening far away will go, who's that? But the local people might like it. It's 2-2 now. Pitch, that one's outside. Wilson makes a backhanded stop there. So from going 1-2, he's now 3-2 on Dean Miller. So Garcia, right-hander, looks in, turns and delivers. Swing and a miss. Down goes
With McDelivery, get your favorites like a juicy quarter pounder, golden fries, and crispy chicken McNuggets. Ordering is easy. Choosing which you'll eat first, not as easy.
McDelivery is available now from your locally owned and operated Great Falls McDonald's. It's easy to get McDonald's delivered when you want and where you want. Start your McDelivery order now on Uber Eats and DoorDash. The Golden Arches now comes to you in Great Falls.
Get it contactless with McDelivery.
Often women have different symptoms of heart disease than men, so it's important for just if they have any heart concerns. At Great Falls Clinic Hospital, they diagnose and treat women for many conditions, including pressure, angina, valve issues, and more. From early diagnosis and treatment to life-saving care and services, they're focused on your needs. Do more for your heart. Choose Great Falls Clinic Hospital. Visit gfclinic.com.
Be part of the action at the Heidelberg Lounge, Casino, and Liquor Store. The Heidelberg is ready to be Great Falls' game day destination for every tip-off and every touchdown. Enjoy killer daily specials like the 2 for Tuesdays or Wednesday's $10 buckets while cheering on your favorite team to victory. And don't forget to try your hand at Plinko on Sundays or check out the latest raffle for your own chance to win. Only at the Heidelberg Lounge, Casino, and Liquor Store, 27 Division Road behind 2J's.
This Voyagers radio broadcast is brought to you by Cowboys Bar in Great Falls. Cowboys Bar and Museum is a great place to check out more than 500 mementos from the cowboy days and relax in a log cabin from the 1930s. Visit Cowboys for daily drink specials and happy hour from 8 to 10 a.m. or 5 to 7 p.m. Cowboys is owned by the Montana Cowboys Association, so stop in at Cowboys and connect with the rich cowboy heritage, located at 311 3rd Street Northwest. Leading off for the Voyager, Cal in the game we just finished was 0 for 2, but did score a run. Holman's pitch to him is off the plate outside. Ball 1. Tanner Salmon has appeared in 25 games, started 9 previous to today. That pitch floats across for a strike, 1-1. 4-5 win-loss record, a 6.16 ERA. Batting average against him is .281. There's a ground ball towards third base. Snagged by Runkey, thrown over to first. Not Runkey, sorry. Mccabe, but not in time to get Bokino at first. Mccabe had the range far to his left, then tried to throw it against his body to first. Had a perfect strike, but not enough steam on it to get the out there. So an infield hit by Cal Bokino starts off the bottom of the first for the Voyagers. That'll bring up Jake Malik. Malik batting .282. The first base umpire having a discussion with one of the coaches over there. I believe it's Hogan for the Glacier Range Riders, and he may have been tossed. Looks like he's walking out. Well, Nick will be listening to me the rest of the game, maybe. I don't know. So, I believe he was upset about the call at first, it not being called out and being called safe. First baseman, base coach Mike Carr, looks like he ejected him. So Solomon delivers to Malik, swing and a miss there. Strike 1 with the first pitch. Solomon has pitched in 80 1/3 innings, faced 324 batters, given up 91 hits. Has also given up 68 runs, only maybe a breaking ball that just broke a little too much right into his foot. So first 2 batters are on base for the Voyagers. And Braden Daniel playing left field, step up to the plate. With 2 men on, nobody out, here in the bottom of the first inning. finish out Tanner Solomon's numbers. He has 67 strikeouts and 40 walks. He's given up 14 doubles, 3 triples, and 13 home runs. There's a bunt attempt that's going to come flying back all the way back almost into the press box. Right next to me, the PA announcers, they have their windows closed, as do I. It's cold out there, folks. Of course, we don't have heaters. It's like we're just locking the cold in with us now. I'm not complaining. I'm really not, because after the 100-degree weather we faced all summer, it actually feels kind of nice. But a strike, there's a pitch that's low for a ball. With this stadium is one of the older ones in PBL. It's one of the classics. It's a good stadium. We got a great view up here in the press box. There's a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's a little outdated as far as air conditioning, heating, and all that good jazz, but I can't complain about the view. That's for sure. And I bring a fan when it's hot, and I bring extra clothes when it's fouled off to the left. Still 1-2. Solomon has 7 wild pitches on the year and 6, so I'll make that 7 hit batters on the season as well. So, yeah, we'll give you some local football scores a little bit here as we go along for the locals listening. Reaching out for that one, tagging it, high fly ball to left field, drifting back at the track and making the catch is the left fielder, Broussard, and tagging up and going to third is Bokino. Malik stays at first, so Braden Daniel skies one about 330 feet, but unfortunately the fence is about 335 at that point. 1 out. Colin Runkey coming to the plate. In 8-man football, if you're not familiar with Montana, we have 11-man, we have 8-man, and we have 6-man football. If you're going 6-man, how's that even football? Well, it's a smaller field, and the pitch is way outside there. And it's a wide-open game, kind of similar to 8-man, as well as it's a smaller field as well. But it's even more wide open because you got a couple less players, 4 less players out there. So scores are generally very high. Usually 40, 50 points in the game is no big deal. 2-0, the count now on Colin Runkey. Solomon looking in, got runners at first and third, 1 out. There's a line drive shot, 1 hop, picked up by Broussard. He throws the second, gets past the second baseman, goes all the way over to the right field line. Coming around all the way from first to score is Jake Malik. Bokino obviously scored easily. So, I'm sorry, that was Denison. Broussard's out and left. Denison stopped that, was on the ground, threw to Cash at second, but the throw was wide of him. So an error and a fielder's choice allows Runkey to get on second base. If you're keeping score there, allows Malik to score. So 2-0. Michael Deeb at the plate, takes a ball for the first pitch. Michael did not play in the first game. He had originally started in that game, but he was the pitcher was going to hit. That did a little floater. Deeb pops this one up behind third. Is it going to drop? It does! Out into the Bermuda Triangle zone out there that I often talk about. So Deeb gets himself a hit in the Bermuda zone. So that's one way to get a hit, and Deeb's figured it out. And he does get an RBI on it as well. Derek Colbush going to step up to the plate. Colbush playing first base this game. So Solomon having some bad luck and some trouble to start with. And Deeb goes ahead and takes second. There's defensive indifference there as there's no throw down. Takes away the double play, conventional anyways. So I was talking a little football. We got 11, 8, and 6. And here's an 8-man score for you. Pitch, that was fouled straight back. 1-1 the count. Chinook Sugar Beaters at halftime, leading the Shelby Coyotes. 28-12, sorry. Then double A score, that's 11-man. The highest designation for high school in Montana is double A. Most kids, obviously, in the school and so forth. There's a ball, 2-1. The Great Falls High Bison, you know, if you're a listener, you probably remember they had the crosstown clash. Rivals, the Great Falls High Bison and the CMR Rustlers, raising money. There's a check swing. They appeal to third, and they say he did not go, and that is a good call. 3-1 the count on Colbush. But the Bison at halftime are trailing the Bozeman Hawks 21-7. The next step down, here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Double A, which is the highest, then it's A, then B, and then C. Those are the designations for high schools. That pitch rings him up on the inside corner, says home plate umpire Martinez. So the second out in the inning is a strikeout. Chino de Guzman, the shortstop, batting .274, going to step up. So in Class A, which is 11-man football, it doesn't get to 8 or 6-man football until you get to the Class C level. But Lewistown, Fergus, as they go by the county name, leading Livingston, Montana. There's a high pop-up to the left side. Is it going to stay in play? It does, and it's caught by Eddie Mccabe. Anyways, Fergus is leading Park Livingston 49-0 at the half. So that is it for the Voyagers. The third out is a pop-up to the third baseman, but the Voyagers do score 2 runs on 3 hits and take the lead after 1, 2-0. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Often women have different symptoms of heart disease than men, so it's important for women to see a cardiologist if they have any heart concerns. At Great Falls Clinic Hospital, they diagnose and treat women for many conditions, including afibrillation, high blood pressure, angina, valve issues, and more. From early diagnosis and treatment to life-saving care and services, they're focused on your needs. Do more for your heart. Choose Great Falls Clinic Hospital. Visit gfclinic.com.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is helping you get through the week with Micro Mondays for $3.50. Quench your thirst every Thursday with $12 micro pitchers. And don't forget happy hour daily from 4 to 7. And finally, get ready for another week with Caesar Saturday. $10 specialty Caesars all day. And bottomless mimosa only $10. And burgers and beer specials every Sunday. Need to get through the week? Take it inside the Heritage Inn and take it to the max.
Have you heard? Darkness has officially been defeated. Yep, thanks to Liberty Electric, you no longer have to let the sun determine when your summer fun is over. From pathway lights to patio, deck, and yard-sized spotlights, the pros at Liberty Electric are like superheroes, adding hours of grilling time and memories to the family scrapbook. Improve curb appeal, make your home safer, and show darkness who's boss this summer. Call Liberty Electric and learn how outdoor lighting can work for you.
Liberty Electric, 406-761-3585.
Welcome back, Centene Stadium. Voyagers leading here, going to the top of the second inning. Just a 7-inning game here in our second game of the night. Brody Wofford will be leading off against Andrew Garcia. Andrew pitched a great first inning, had a couple of flyouts, and a strike. First pitch there, swing and a miss by Wofford. I was given some football scores. We'll continue with that a little bit. Here comes the pitch. There's a strike on the inside edge, 0-2. Now, one of the Class C schools, it's a combination of 3 schools, actually. Power, Dutton, Brady. It's a 6-man football. They lead in first quarter 12-0 over White Sulphur Springs. Next pitch, just a little low. 1-2. In Class A, Frenchtown leading Hamilton 20-14. Next pitch, that one's fouled off to the left by Wofford. Whitefish leading Butte Central Catholic in the second quarter, 21-13. Fairfield losing at the half to Lincoln County, 26-8. Here's the pitch. That one's low as well. 2-2 now the count on Wofford. Here comes the next pitch from Garcia. There's a short fly ball to center field. Malik on the run, able to make the catch. Well, just as it started out in the first inning, a fly ball to shallow right field is the first out in the second inning. That'll lead to Eddie Mccabe. Eddie Mccabe, last couple of days versus the Voyagers, was 5 for 6 yesterday. First pitch to him. Here's inside for a ball. And 1 for 3 in the game previously. He was 1 for 2 in today's action. Swing and a miss, though, there by Eddie on that one. Makes it 1-1 the count. So far, so great for him. Here comes the next one. Swing and a miss by Mccabe. Down he goes on strikes for the second out in the inning. The second strikeout in the game for Garcia. So center fielder Ryan Cole going to step up. He's batting .235 on the season. As Garcia goes in his windup, delivers a little high and outside. Ball 1. Next pitch comes across outside as well. 2-0 to Ryan Colt. And the next pitch, that one's outside as well. So 3 pitches, 3 balls to Ryan Cole from Garcia. Here comes the pitch. That one's high, ball 4. So, again, one of those ones that just, as a manager, got to make you scratch your head and go, what just happened to my pitcher? He just had a great strikeout of Mccabe and then 4 straight pitches, 4 balls to Ryan Cole. That brings up Mason Denison, batting .303 on the season. Denison playing shortstop for the Range Riders. Good size lead over there for Ryan Cole. He has 7 stolen bases on the year. Here's the pitch. That one's way outside. Olsen makes a stop. Quinn turns quickly towards first, but no throw. 1-0. Garcia will throw to first, though. Diving back in time is Cole. So Garcia will settle in again on the mound. Glancing at first. Now the corner of his eye, and here's the pitch. There's a line drive right back up the middle out to center field. Malik has it up in a hurry. Actually knocked it forward. So the runner goes to second. To third. The throw goes to second. So as Malik reached down to grab that one and wasn't able to put it in his mitt and pushed it forward with his glove. So Ryan Cole goes to third on the single by Denison. Noah Marcello steps up. Marcello batting .385 on the year. Has only played in 10 games. Make that 11 as he was a pinch hitter in the last game. Struck out. That first pitch is way high. Ball one. Garcia throws the first. They got in, picked off. Yes, they do. As Denison was caught leaning the other way, had actually taken a step over there. And the strong throw from Sim off of first base for the third out in the second inning. So Garcia got into a little bit of trouble, but gets out of it with a nice pickoff throw. Voyagers lead after 1.5, 2-0. We'll be back right after this.
Be part of the action at the Heidelberg Lounge, Casino, and Liquor Store. The Heidelberg is ready to be Great Falls game day destination for every tip-off and every touchdown. Enjoy killer daily specials like the 2 for Tuesdays or Wednesday's $10 buckets while cheering on your favorite team to victory. And don't forget to try your hand at Plinko on Sundays or check out the latest raffle for your own chance to win. Only at the Heidelberg Lounge, Casino, and Liquor Store, 27 Division Road behind 2J's.
What makes Taco John's Valuous menu the most valuest of all value menus? Well, it's the craziest, most deliciousest value menu ever for only $1, $2, or $3. Now try our biggest taco yet, the $3 Grande Beef Taco. Or if that beefy, potato-olay stuffed goodness isn't calling your name, the Mini Fried Chicken Taco with...
Older, better. Download our new app. Earn free food.
Often women have different symptoms of heart disease than men, so it's important for women to see a cardiologist if they have any heart concerns. At Great Falls Clinic Hospital, they diagnose and treat women for many conditions, including afibrillation, high blood pressure, angina, valve issues, and more. From early diagnosis and treatment to life-saving care and services, they're focused on your needs. Do more for your heart. Choose Great Falls Clinic Hospital. Visit gfclinic.com.
We're back here, Centene Stadium. Voyagers leading in the bottom of the second inning, 2-0. Will Olson stepping up to the plate, batting .248 on the air. Turns to bunt, and he misses the bunt. For strike one versus Tanner Salmon. The second pitch, that one floats a little outside. 1-1 count. Salmon's next pitch, there's roped out in the center field, but it's going to stay up long enough for Marcello to get to out there. Hit hard, but Marcello playing a little shallow to begin with, able to run in and make that catch for the first out of the bottom of the second inning. Aaron Simmons going to step up the plate, batting .271 on the season. So who's ready to find out what National Day it is today? Down to the second baseman, throw to first in time from Cash to Wofford. So that one took an interesting hop off the pitcher's mound. Cash able to stick with it. Gets the easy out at first for the second out of the inning. Bocchino comes up, had himself a hit to third base his first time up. So it's Care Bears Share Your Care Day. So you guys remember the Care Bears? I don't know, yeah. There's a slow roller towards short, picked up by Denison, thrown to first in time to get Bocchino. Well, we'll talk about the Care Bears. I know you're interested. When we come back in 90 seconds as the Voyagers lead this one 2-0.
Strength and reliability of an ox. Ox & Son Towing and Recovery is looking for the right CDL towing and transport driver to join their team. Knowledge of the industry is a plus, but is not needed. CDL is a must. They are willing to train the right applicant. Call Ox with Ox & Son Towing, 868-4142 for more information.
You've got the kids loaded up for practice and you're already running late. Suddenly.
No.
Don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
I can help you.
Battery Warehouse always does free charging system checks and installation on all vehicles with no appointment needed.
Thank you, Battery Warehouse Man.
Providing you with 40 years of knowledge and service. Remember, don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
Battery Warehouse off of 8th Avenue North and 12th Street.
With McDelivery, get your favorite, like a juicy quarter pounder, golden fries, and crispy chicken McNuggets. Ordering is easy. Choosing which you'll eat first, not as easy.
McDelivery is available now from your locally owned and operated Great Falls McDonald's. It's easy to get McDonald's delivered when you want and where you want. Start your McDelivery order now on Uber Eats and DoorDash. The Golden Arches now comes to you in Great Falls.
Get it contactless with McDelivery.
Start of the top of the third inning here. Leading off for the Glacier Range Riders is going to be Noah Marcello. He was at the plate when they picked off Denison. Takes the first pitch for a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the next one. Fouled straight back. 1-1. So I was mentioning Care Bears Share Your Care Day. I mean, yeah, the Care Bears were a 1980s thing, I think it was. I never cared for them, but, it's got a good point behind it. Share your care. Show that you care to people. That one's fouled off to the right, making it 1-2. And sticking with the bear theme for National Days, it's National Teddy Bear Day today. So if you've got a teddy bear, my mom's got about 300 of them. Support your local teddy bear. 1-2. Here's the pitch. That one's fouled off to the right as well by Marcello. And finally, I know it's been an exciting, truly exciting National Day today episode here. The next pitch. Strike three, rings him up. Marcel just started walking towards the dugout even before the call out there. So the first out is the strikeout. I'm going to bring up Austin Bates. Bates batting 146 on the season. An Austrian dish, Wiener Schnitzel. Yes, it's National Wiener Schnitzel Day. There's a strike. It's made out of veal, if you didn't know that. But I did, because I read up on it, because I was like, what is actually in Wiener Schnitzel? 0-1 count. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Now, I know pretty certain we do not sell Wiener Schnitzel at the ballpark here. Although, that might be something that Scott Reisner, our GM, might want to throw in the concession stand booth out there. Wiener Schnitzel. Yeah, down the third base line. I could see that selling right next to Tommy Thompson's peanut brittle. Oh, yeah. That'd be a good mix there. 1-2 the count. And there you go. That's your National Day today. I know. It was exciting, wasn't it? Yes. There's a slow roller right up the middle, fielded by third baseman De Guzman. Throw to first in time to get Bates. So 2 out in the inning. Bring up leadoff hitter for the Glacier Range Riders, Ryan Cash. Cash had a line drive to shallow center field that was caught by Malik. There was a broken bat, and so Garcia is going to go pick up a little bit of lumber and give it to the bat boy on that hit by Bates, or contact made by Bates. So Cash out there with his red bat, bright red bat again, facing Andrew Garcia for the second time today. First pitch is high, ball 1. Voyagers leading here in the top of the third, 2-0. Having garnered 2 runs in the first inning, that pitch is a ball as well, 2-0. You can tell it's cold out. Pitchers pitch faster when it's cold, trying to stay warm. There's a ground ball to the right side. Nice catch over there by the first base coach for the Glacier Range Riders. 2 balls, 1 strike, which is a good thing for the players as well. They don't stiffen up too much and don't get bored out there. So there's a ground ball right up the middle. That's going to be a base hit out to center field for Cash. Cash rounds first, looking out towards center to see if Malik will bobble this one, but he doesn't. So Brant Broussard, who popped up to the second baseman in the first inning, strolls up to the plate. Brant is 5'10", 170. Again, from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Garcia looking in, delivers. That one hits the dirt. Olsen looking for the ball. Dribbles off to his right side. So the wild pitch. Going to let Ryan Cash move on over to second. MLB scoreboard update. We'll give you a PBL one here in a little bit as well. MLB scoreboard update brought to you by Gusto Bev, bringing you the beer that invented light beer, Miller Lite. There's the pitch across the plate for a strike. 1-1 to Broussard. Runner at second with 2 out here in the top of the third inning. Here's the pitch, just off the plate, 2-1. Middle of the first inning. Well, let me wait for it to load. It might be a mistake there. It was. Here's the pitch. One's high for a ball. And here are those 50-50 tickets being sold. Those, again, are sold by the Voyager Booster Club. If you'd like to be a Booster Club member next year, or you can probably get into it now. Doesn't cost you anything. So when you show up to the games, they'll just ask you to sell 50-50 occasionally. There's a check swing. He went, says home plate umpire. So a full count with 2 out and a runner at second base. Garcia looks at second, looks at home, and brings the heat. That one's fouled straight back. Bottom of the eighth inning, the Rays lead the Yankees 4-1. Middle of the ninth, Blue Jays lead the Rangers 4-3. The Rays are only 6 games behind the Yankees at this point. There's a pitch outside for a ball. That's going to be ball 4 to Broussard. If you remember earlier in the year, the Yankees were running away with that division over there. And there was, that'll be an easy win for them. But they've struggled here in the last 6 weeks or so. Not doing as great as they did to start the year. They still got an 83-55 record, the Yankees do. But the Rays and the Blue Jays at 76-60, only 7 games behind them, are catching them. Time called at the plate. Bottom of the 8th inning, Astros lead the Angels 3-2. Oh, Mr. Jones, you're going to like this one. Larry Jones, are you listening out there? It's the bottom of the 8th inning. There's the pitch. That one's off the plate for a ball to Miller. Bottom of the 8th inning, the Tigers up over the Royals 9-0. Yes, you heard me right, Mr. Jones. 9-0. 1 ball, no strikes to Mr. Miller at the plate as Mr. Garcia delivers the next pitch. That one just misses off the plate as well. 2-0 the count. Here comes Garcia's next pitch. That one's fouled off. Make it 2-1 to count on him. Bottom of the fourth inning, Cleveland leading Minnesota 5-0. Bottom of the ninth, the Reds lead the Brewers 8-2. Top of seventh, Rockies trailing the Diamondbacks 10-9. Look to second by Garcia. Looks again. And brings the pitch. Just low. Outside edge. 3-1 to Dean Miller. Miller struck out swinging his first time up. Top of the second inning, the Dodgers lead the Padres 1-0. Dodgers at 94-42. That one's way inside. Gonna walk Miller. So after getting the first two batters on a strikeout and a ground out, a single and two walks has loaded the bases for the Range Riders against Andrew Garcia. Brody batting .255 on the year. Lined out to center's first time up in the second inning. First pitch fouled off at the plate. Top of the fourth inning, Braves lead the Mariners 3-2. Bottom of the fifth, the Athletics on top of the White Sox 1-0. And then we've got all finals here in earlier games. And Cubs beat the Giants 4-2. Swing and a miss there by Wofford. Again, those were on two-run home runs by the Cubs. One in the second inning and one in the, I listened to it on the way here to the game. I think it was the sixth inning. 0-2 the count to Wofford. Garcia's next pitch. That one's popped up out to left field. Braden Daniel going to sit underneath that one and makes the one-handed catch out there. Prevent any Range Riders from getting in there. So it's still 2-0 after 2.5. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Often women have different symptoms of heart disease than men, so it's important for women to see a cardiologist if they have any heart concerns. At Great Falls Clinic Hospital, they diagnose and treat women for many conditions, including afibrillation, high blood pressure, angina, valve issues, and more. From early diagnosis and treatment to life-saving care and services, they're focused on your needs. Do more for your heart. Choose Great Falls Clinic Hospital. Visit gfclinic.com.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Fort Benton, where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games, drinks, and food come together in one comfortable, low-key sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink. Take a bite out of a Reuben, French dip, or juicy burger. Just a few of the local favorites. Take advantage of their historic happy hour from 3 until 5 and weekday lunch specials at the Clubhouse in Fort Benton, where everyone is treated like a local.
Tonight's game sponsor, Montana State Fund, believes a good day at work is easy to define. Everyone works hard, works safe, and heads home. Tips can be found online at safemt.com. Jake Malik hoping to be safe. He's going to lead off here at the bottom of the third inning for the Voyagers with a 2-0 lead. They'd love to get a few more runs. Speaking of a few runs in a final today, the Marlins beat the Mets 6-3. The Red Sox lost to the Orioles 3-2. Phillies beat the Nationals 5-3. And the Reds ended up beating the Brewers 8-2. Here's the first pitch to Malik. He takes that one, fouls it right back over my head. Strike one to start off the bottom of the third inning on him. So there you have it, your MLB scoreboard update presented by Gusto Bev. So thank you, Gusto Bev, not only for the scoreboard update, but for that Miller Lite as well. There's a ground ball right up the middle over the pitcher's head. Malik got that one, and Salmon wishes he was about 2 inches taller because he'd have had that one if he was. But it's going to be a single to lead off the third inning for Jake Malik. Braden Daniel will step up now. This is caught 7 times, has a good-sized lead. In the first game today, Voyagers had a lot of hit-and-run attempts. We're being very aggressive on the base pass. First pitch to Braden is high, ball 1. Throw over to first. Back diving in safely is Malik. Salmon looking in, delivers. Malik goes. That one's fouled off to the left. Another hit-and-run attempt by the Voyagers, but nothing in fruition there for him. It's like about the 5th one today, counting the earlier game. And I don't think any of them have worked as of yet. They haven't just put the ball in play yet. So 1-1 to count on Braden Daniel. Daniel came in batting .328. Here's the pitch. Change up, it pops that one up out in the shallow left in foul territory. And making the catch actually in fair territory is left fielder Broussard. So he'll throw that one in with 1 out now. Here in the bottom of the third inning, brings up Colin Runkey. Run and then advance to second on the air. He's got a good-sized lead, and he does have speed as well. He's got 18 stolen bases. They'll throw to first. He's back in time. Can't help but think Glacier's like, you pick one of our... Not in time. Stolen base time for Colin Runkey. His 19th on the year versus only being caught 4 times. So he's got a great percentage going there. Sorry, that was Malik. Runkey's at the plate, Ross. Yes, duh. Everybody else knew that but me. So, sorry, folks. That pitch is low. 2 balls, no strikes to Runkey at the plate. Comes the throw. It's going to be cut off by the third baseman, Mccabe, as an RBI single to left. Scores Malik by Runkey. So it is now 3-0 Voyagers here in the bottom of the third. A nice hit by Runkey. Just stroked that one right down the left field line and got himself a long single there. Michael Deeb steps up. Michael blooped one into left field right in that Bermuda Triangle zone out there where nobody could get to it. And just like that, Runkey takes off. The throw is in there in time. Very close play at second as Denison tapped Runkey and said sorry. I think he actually hit him on the helmet when he slid in. So I think he was just telling him sorry about that. And Colin was, yeah, no problem. So he's picked off on the steal attempt. So 2 out now in the inning. The pitch was a ball. Second one's a ball. That one's popped up towards the left side. That one's going to stay in play. Who's going to make the catch? It is Denison in foul territory. So no Bermuda. We'll be back after these messages.
Transform your life today at Great Falls College and go from having a job to having a career. Great Falls College has in-demand computer technology, business, trades, and health career programs. Sign up for classes now. We have online, distance, and face-to-face options. Launch your career today with Great Falls College at www.gfcmsu.edu or 406-268-3700.
Often women have different symptoms of heart disease than men, so it's important for women to see a cardiologist if they have any heart concerns. At Great Falls Clinic Hospital, they diagnose and treat women for many conditions, including afibrillation, high blood pressure, angina, valve issues, and more. From early diagnosis and treatment to life-saving care and services, they're focused on your needs. Do more for your heart. Choose Great Falls Clinic Hospital. Visit gfclinic.com.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out, delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Top of the fourth inning here. Eddie Mccabe going to lead things off. He struck out in the second inning. Takes a strike for the first pitch from Garcia. Second one, there's a line drive there as a full extension dive gets the out. Nice job by Colin Runkey there. What an amazing play that was, folks. One out in the inning brings up Ryan Cole. Cole reached on a base on balls in the second. Got all the way to third before being stranded. First pitch to him is called a strike. So one out in the inning, nobody on. There's a ground ball fouled on the left side. 0-2. Voyagers leading 3-0. 2 runs in the first, 1 in the third for the Voyagers. Again, just a 7-inning game today, as this is the second inning tonight, or second game tonight. Voyagers winning the first one 4-1, which was a continuation of a game from August 25th. There's a ground ball towards Runkey. He misses it. Grabbed by De Guzman behind him. We'll see what the official stat guy is going to give us there. We get an error. And that'll probably be, I'm going to put it down as Runkey in my book. And a play that he should have had there. He didn't have too far to roll to his left to get that one. So a runner is on. So it all equals out karma. There is, as Runkey makes a diving stop to get McCabe's out, and then just flubs a easy roller to his left, just went under his glove. So runner on first is Ryan Cole. Here's the swing and a miss by Denison. Denison had a single up the middle his last time up. Throw over to first, not in time. Another throw to first. That was a little closer, but again, not in time. Denison, after his single, was then picked off by Garcia at first base. Good-sized lead over there at first. The next pitch goes off the leg of Olsen, dribbles out to his left, and I would say that is a passed ball myself, as it didn't look like it was in the dirt or anything from my perspective. 1-1 the count on Denison now. Garcia's been in trouble a couple of innings, but has been able to pitch his way out of it to put up 3 scoreless innings so far against this squad in the Range Riders. So the next pitch, that one's way outside. Make it 2-1 now on Denison. So Ryan Cole at second with 1 out. Mason Denison at the plate. Garcia looks to second and delivers. There's a strike called on the outside edge. Denison thought about swinging, but didn't. He's not happy with the call because he figured it was a ball. Garcia, glancing at second, now delivers, and time call just as he started his windup. He ended up not even throwing the ball. He just carried it in his hand the whole way. We saw that earlier in the year. Our pitchers would start to go into their windup, and time would be called late. There's a pitch for a strike. We're in the top of the fourth inning. Voyagers leading 3-0. So we're halfway through this game. Almost. 1 out away, I guess. But basically, we're halfway through this game. Been going about an hour, so time keeps moving along. Both pitchers pitching very quickly. It's cold out there. We could be done by 10:30 tonight. I was expecting a midnight or later night with the two games. But, hey, 10:30 would be fine with me. There's a pitch and a strike. 0-2 on Marcelo. Just a 2 out. 1 runner on, no score for the Range Riders. 3 on the board for the Voyagers. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Voyagers. Swing and a miss, down on strikes for the second time goes Marcelo. So the Voyagers prevent anybody from scoring once again with a runner in scoring position to maintain that 3-0 lead going to the bottom of the fourth inning. We'll be back right after this.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, they'll show you our full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the a little more comfort. Carrier. Turn to the experts.
For over 30 years of commitment to Carrier, contact A.T. Clemens for a free estimate. 452-9541.
You would think an especially cold winter would be followed by a cooler than usual summer, right? Mother Nature? Logical? Too funny. Luckily, Liberty Electric is here to even the score. Whether you need an electrical upgrade so you can finally install that air conditioner system you've been dreaming of, or maybe just a few ceiling fans will do the job. The professionals at Liberty Electric are here to help. This summer, don't get caught wishing for winter. Stay cool with the help of Liberty Electric.
Liberty Electric, 406-761-3585.
Often women have different symptoms of heart disease than men, so it's important for women to see a cardiologist if they have any heart concerns. At Great Falls Clinic Hospital, they diagnose and treat women for many conditions, including afibrillation, high blood pressure, angina, valve issues, and more. From early diagnosis and treatment to life-saving care and services, they're focused on your needs. Do more for your heart. Choose Great Falls Clinic Hospital. Visit gfclinic.com.
We're back here at Centene Stadium, bottom of the fourth inning. Tanner Salmon still on the mound for the Range Riders. He's going to face off against Derek Colbush. Colbush had a strikeout looking in the first inning. In the fourth here, Voyagers leading 3-0. First pitch to him from Solomon is a little low, ball 1. The second pitch comes in. That one's lined out to right field. Going back, and not able to make the catch as it goes off the wall. Colbush digging in for second. Throw in, not in time. Stand up double for Derek Colbush to lead off the bottom of the fourth inning. Nice hit there. That one is just on a frozen rope, and as cold as it is, frozen literally out there to right field. And Colbush stands on second, so kudos to the fans that came out in the cooler weather here. Again, tomorrow is supposed to be nicer, in the 70s, I believe, so it should be a great night for the final regular season home game for the Voyagers here at Centene Stadium, and for the Range Riders, for that matter, as well. So that pitch is high. If you're a Range Riders fan, you want something to do this weekend, come on over. It's going to be a nice day. We got plenty of room here. We think we sit around 3,000 people. So come on over and cheer on your team. That pitch is high as well to De Guzman. 2 balls, no strikes to him now. He popped up to the third baseman in the first inning, did Chino. Salmon looking in. Got a runner at second base. Nobody out. That one's outside. 3-0. Sure, De Guzman will be taking on this one. The pitch there, but it's called a strike. It's 3-1. And the next pitch, swing and a miss by De Guzman. I got to feel that one was probably a little frustration at not getting the call on the previous pitch for a ball. As now, maybe he didn't have to jump out of the way, but it appeared to be well inside. That one he takes out to center field. Is it going to drop in? It is. Drops in front of the center fielder out in left center. So a single for De Guzman. He'll take that over a walk. It moves. Colbush, who had to hesitate to make sure it wasn't going to be caught, over to third. So runners at first and third. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Will Olson steps up. Olson flew out to center in the second inning. There's a meeting on the mound with the players on the infield there. So we'll have a PBL scoreboard update here for you. Catch you up on some scores in the PBL. Of course, you know we won the first game, that we being the Voyagers, 4-1. A game that has been postponed and will be suspended until tomorrow due to rain and lightning, I suppose. As the Raptors lead the Colorado Owls 9-4. They don't list a inning on that one. That pitch is high for a ball to Olson. 1-0. Top of the eighth inning, the Grand Junction Rockies lead the Rocky Mountain Fives 6-3. The pitch, that one's lined out to left field. It could be. No. At the track, making the catch is Broussard, but that will score the runner from third, Derek Colbush, on a sacrifice fly by Will Olson. So 1 out. De Guzman stayed at first. Aaron Simmons steps up. Aaron grounded out to second base in the second inning. Bottom of the seventh inning, Mustangs lead the Idaho Falls Chuckers 9-5. That pitch is a ball. 1-0 the count to start off with. Throw over to first, not in time to get De Guzman. Bottom of the fifth inning, it's tied up between Missoula and Boise, 4 apiece. And, of course, you know here, bottom of the fourth inning, 3-0, make that 4-0. There's a ball low. 2-0 to Aaron Simmons. And the next pitch, swing and a miss. Actually fouled away as it dribbles away from the plate there. 2-1 now the count on Aaron. Just 1 out in the inning. 1 run in. It's 4-0. The Voyagers lead. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors to no runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Range Riders. So there you have it. There's your PBL scoreboard update. Again, thank you, Gusto Bev, not only for that, but the Miller Lite as well. De Guzman takes off. Here's the throw down. It gets past the shortstop, but hit his arm, I believe, and stays close to the bag. So Cash was able to get there quickly, and De Guzman stays at second. And I think it hit De Guzman, actually, as he slid into second. The ball got past Denison, and hit De Guzman. And so it stayed right there. Otherwise, De Guzman's going to third. De Guzman bent over in a little bit of pain. Him and Denison sharing a few telephone numbers, and De Guzman will lead off with a stolen base and 3-1 count on Simmons. That pitch is called a strike on the inside edge. Full count. So again, Voyagers being very aggressive on the base pass today. That pitch, that one's skied out to right field. Going back right before the track, and making the catch is right fielder. Process De Guzman tags up and goes to third. They appeal he left early at second, and umpire says nope, he did not. So 2 out now in the inning. As Simmons was the second out on a long fly ball to right field. And that'll bring up Cal Bocchino with a runner on third. Cal waits and takes that one high. Ball 1. And the second pitch for Salmon, that one's a strike on the inside edge. 1-1. Keno came in today batting .294 with 1 RBI, hoping to get the second one here, but he swings through that one, making it 1-2 on him. He's 1 for 2 in the game. Started the game off with a single to left, or actually to third base. But here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and down on strikes goes Cal Bocchino. But the Voyagers do pick up 1 run, making it 4-0 after 4 innings. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
The Met Sports Bar and Casino is helping you get through the week with Micro Mondays for $3.50. Talk about a great deal with $3 margaritas every Taco Tuesday. Get over the hump with Wine Down Wednesday with Chuck Fulcher and BOGO glasses of wine. Quench your thirst every Thursday with $12 micro pitchers. And don't forget happy hour daily from 4 to 7. And finally, get ready for another week with Caesar Saturday. $10 specialty Caesars all day. And bottomless mimosa only $10. And burgers and beer specials every Sunday. Need to get through the week? Take it inside the Heritage Inn and take it to the max. Be part of the action at the Heidelberg Lounge, Casino, and Liquor Store. The Heidelberg. And don't forget to try your hand at Plinko on Sundays, or check out the latest raffle for your own chance to win. Only at the Heidelberg Lounge, Casino, and Liquor Store, 27 Division Road behind 2J's.
With McDelivery, juicy quarter pounder, golden fries, and crispy chicken McNuggets. Ordering is easy. Choosing which you'll eat first, not as easy.
McDelivery is available now from your locally owned and operated Great Falls McDonald's. It's easy to get McDonald's delivered when you want and where you want. Start your McDelivery order now on Uber Eats and DoorDash. The Golden Arches now comes to you in Great Falls.
Get it contactless with McDelivery.
Payless Furniture Mattress, proud supporter of Great Falls Voyagers baseball. Locally owned and operated since 1976, Payless has served Central Montana with the finest brands of furniture and mattresses. You save with their factory direct buying power. There's always a huge in-stock selection, which means you don't wait for your furniture. Take it home today or have it delivered. So enjoy the game and shop Payless Furniture Mattress, Central Avenue West, way out, all the way to the outer edge of the strike zone. He may be probably out of the strike zone, but it drops in for him behind second base for a little bloop single. That's going to bring up here in the top of the 5th inning Ryan Cash. Ryan, 1 for 2 tonight with a single in the third inning. Ended up getting stranded at third there as the bases were loaded. They'll alternate balls out here as they didn't like that one. So one game left in the season for the Voyagers after this one's over with. Voyagers hoping to get the win here and secure a winning record on the season. Throw to first as a ground ball to second. I'm sorry, throw to as a ground ball to short is in time to get the lead runner, Austin Bates, but not in time to get Cash Ryan at first. So Brant Broussard will be stepping up. With one out here in the inning. That's going to be a hit instead of a fielder's choice on that, as even if De Guzman had attempted to throw to first. So the first pitch hard here in the top of the fifth inning. The second one is a strike, 1-1. So runner at first, one out. Garcia throws the first, and diving back is Ryan Cash. Ryan Cash with 24 stolen bases this year. A good threat to go. Here's the pitch. That one's fouled off to the right side into the netting. As everybody's getting set, Garcia looks the first, throws the first. A close play over there, not in time. So Garcia again looking towards first. Throw to first. Again, close, but not in time. According to my weather app, it's 45 degrees right now. We started the game at 47 degrees. There is a light wind blowing out of the southeast, making it cooler than that. So another throw to first. Again, not in time. As I said, Cash, a threat to run. It is a 4-0 lead here in the top of the fifth inning. 9 outs to go, 8 outs to go to get the win here. That one's fouled off at the plate. 1-2 the count on Brent Broussard. Broussard reached on a base on balls in the third inning, got the second. In the first inning, popped up to second baseman. Garcia throws the first again, not in time. So Garcia pauses, sets himself, delivers off the plate outside. Olsen blocks it out in front of the plate there. No advance by the runner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So again, tomorrow, final game starts at 7 p.m. I believe there's fireworks after the game, if I'm not mistaken. There's a foul off to the right side. I want to take this opportunity to thank all of our fans, all of our listeners out there, all of our family members of all of our players, and all of our host family members as well, for taking such great care of our Voyager players and stuff here at the Great Falls, Montana. There's a ground ball to second. Bocchino went to pick it up and bobbles it. So that'll be an error on Cal, as he was going to try and turn the double play. He went to pick it up, but the ball just missed his hand as he flipped up the glove. So Dean Miller steps up to the plate. He's got the power to make this a one-run game instantly. Garcia looking in. He's pitched himself out of trouble so far in the first 4 innings, sorry. Here's the pitch. Miller's called strike on the outside edge. Miller's not happy with that. 0-1 the count. Miller batting .316 with a .551 slugging percentage, 15 home runs on the season. Here's the pitch. Mighty swing there, but he missed. 0-2 the count. Garcia peering in, waiting. Miller waiting. Miller stands in the middle of the batter's box. Waits, there's the pitch. Fouls that one back. Almost got the on-deck batter. Wolford, I might have even clipped him a little bit. So he's going to go back to the dugout. Maybe he's just going to hide back there where it's a little safer. Still 0-2. Doesn't look like it hit the on-deck's batter, Brody, but he's going to hide out in the dugout where it's a little safer over there. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball up the middle. Waited for by De Guzman. Flipped the second over to first. Not in time at first, but they do get the runner at second, who is Brant Broussard. In the process, Ryan Cash goes to third. So Dean Miller reaches on a fielder's choice. Brody Wolford steps up to the plate. And umpire's discussing something with everyone in the infield. Now everybody's set, it looks like. Again, Ryan Cash at third, Miller at first. Garcia on the mound and Wolford at the plate. Garcia delivers. That one's low and away. Ball one. 4-0 here in the top of the fifth inning. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Voyagers. 0-4-1 for the Range Riders. Here's the pitch. Inside. Ball 2. I do see some action in the bullpen for the Voyagers as somebody's taking off their warm-up and starting to stretch out a little bit out there. Here's the pitch from Garcia. Swing and a miss by Brody. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the next pitch. Runner for first goes. No throw down. So 2 out in the inning. A little defense indifference there. Two balls, 2 strikes. The count on Brody Wofford. Garcia peers in, makes the pitch. Swing and a miss, down on strikes goes Brody. So once again, Garcia pitches his way out of some trouble. It's still 4-0 going to the bottom of the 5th. We'll be back right after this.
What makes Taco John's Valuous menu the most valuest of all value menus? Well, it's the craviest, most deliciousest value menu ever for only $1, $2, or $3. Now try our biggest taco yet, the $3 Grande Beef Taco. Or if that beefy, potato-Olay stuffed goodness isn't calling your name, the mini fried chicken taco with spicy jalapeno ranch is just $2. Nice to know you can still find real value out there these days.
The Valuous menu, only at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Download our new app. Earn free food.
Often women have different symptoms of heart disease than men, so it's important for women to see a cardiologist if they have any heart concerns. At Great Falls Clinic Hospital, they diagnose and treat women for many conditions, including afibrillation, high blood pressure, angina, valve issues, and more. From early diagnosis and treatment to life-saving care and services, they're focused on your needs. Do more for your heart. Choose Great Falls Clinic Hospital. Visit gfclinic.com.
Do you have a Class A or Class B CDL license, like to help people, and are looking for a rewarding job with a growing team? Then look no further than the strength and reliability of an Ox. Ox & Son Towing and Recovery is looking for the right CDL towing and transport driver to join their team. Knowledge of the industry is a plus, but is not needed. CDL is a must. They are willing to train the right applicant. Call Ox with Ox & Son Towing at 406-868-4142 for more information.
City Toyota has a great lineup of Toyota vehicles to choose from, like Highlander with C. Today for a test drive. Toyota, let's go places. And hoping to go somewhere, leading off the bottom of the fifth inning for the Voyagers, is Jake Malik. Jake was hit by a pitch in the first inning, had a single up the middle in the third, and came around. First pitch to him from Salmon is inside, ball one. The second pitch, that one's taken, swung on, popped up behind short, and Denison puts that one in his glove for the first out of the bottom of the fifth inning. Brings up Braden Daniel to the plate. Daniel flied out twice tonight to left field. He takes the first pitch, sends it to left field. That one's down the line, going to go off the wall. Braden Daniel heading forward second. He's got himself a stand-up double with one out. That one, not a chance out there for Broussard to get to, as it was hard hitting on a line right at the chain link fence that goes around the Voyagers bullpen out there at 328 down the left field line. We hit about halfway up that 12-foot fence. So Broussard could have gotten there. He probably could have made the catch, but it was hit so hard and fast and getting there, not a chance for him. So a double with one out by Braden Daniel to left field. That's where all of the hits have gone. Braden Daniel running for third. Here's the throw. They say he got him. Braden Daniel standing on third, and Tommy Thompson's going to have a chat, and I don't blame Tommy with that one. I've got a great view of that one, quite honestly, and that foot was in before the tag was made there. Just to be honest with you, I ain't trying to sugarcoat things for the home team, but he was there. And Braden knew it, and Tommy knew it, but the umpire didn't. But it's an out. That's the way it'll stay. And so Braden Daniel caught stealing for the second out in the inning. Colin Runkey at the plate, took the ball on the first pitch, takes a strike on the second one. 1-1 the count. Salmon pitches the next pitch. That one just off the plate. 2-1. So we're winding down this season. There's a hard hit ball out to right field. A ground ball single for Colin Runkey to right to keep the inning alive here. So that caught stealing at third looms even bigger there for the Voyagers. Michael Deeb going to step up to the plate with 2 out. Deeb with a single and a flyout. Pop-up, I should say, tonight. So he's 1 for 2. Both pitchers, both starting pitchers still in the game. Both have pitched well. Here's the pitch to Deeb. That one he takes out to right center. This one's going back, and it's going to be off the wall. Deeb's going to have himself at least a double. They're waving Runkey home. There's not going to be a throw home. As Deeb gets an RBI double to put the Voyagers up 5-0. Runkey running hard with 2 out all the way from first base as his buddy Michael Deeb drives him home with a hard hit ball to right center. Derek Colbush, who had a double his last time up, steps up to the plate with a runner in scoring position and 2 out. Here's the pitch. That one fouled straight back. Here's the pitch. Change up missing off the plate outside, 1-1. So I gave my emotional wedding joke in the last game. I know I got a couple innings to go, but hey, you know, dad jokes, you can't go wrong. I was told by one of the players' home people that let them stay in their homes. She came up to you and told you need to stop with the dad joke. I was driving home this player last night, and the player said, "That's a dad joke," and she goes, "Yeah." She goes, "But you're going to stay single for another 6 years if you keep telling them." Oh, well, that's okay. It's been 6 years. I could do another 6. So 2-2. Here's the pitch. That was a ground ball towards second. That one's grabbed by Cash, throwing to first in time to get Colbush for the out. But another run scores on a double by Michael Deeb to make it 5. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is helping you get through the week with Micro Mondays for $3.50. Taco about a great deal with $3 margaritas every Taco Tuesday. Get over the hump with Wine Down Wednesday with Chuck Fulcher and BOGO glasses of wine. Quench your thirst every Thursday with $12 micro pitchers. And don't forget happy hour daily from 4 to 7. And finally, get ready for another week with Caesars Saturday. $10 specialty Caesars all day. And bottomless mimosa only $10. And burgers and beer specials every Sunday. Need to get through the week? Take it inside the Heritage Inn and take it to the max.
You've got the kids loaded up for practice and you're already running late. Suddenly.
No. Mom, we're gonna be late.
I need a battery.
Don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
I can help you.
Battery Warehouse always does free charging system checks and installation on all vehicles with no appointment needed.
Thank you, Battery Warehouse Man.
Providing you with 40 years of knowledge and service. Remember, don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Hit a home run with All Season Spas and Stoves. All Season carries a large selection of gas grills and smokers featuring Napoleon, Broil King, and Louisiana. Don't forget to grab and sauces for your next cookout. All this and more at All Season Spas and Stoves, 1205 Central Avenue in Great Falls. The pitcher on the mound for the Voyagers, number 7, Brett Laura. Takes over for Garcia, who pitched a very good game through 5 innings. Laura taking over in the 6th. We're down to 6 outs needed to get the win for the Voyagers. Leading off for the Range Riders here in the top of the 6th inning is going to be third baseman Eddie Mccabe. Eddie with a strikeout and a line drive out to third baseman Colin Runkey. So Laura's first pitch, swing and a miss. Laura sets and delivers the next one. That one's a little low. Ball 1. 1-1 to count. Laura, 5.64 ERA on the season. 0-0 win-loss. No saves. Next pitch. That one's flied out to right field. Racing in Simmons. Simmons gets under it. 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. Now, Ryan Cole. Cole tonight reached on a base on balls and an error. A single, I should say. So Laura, like I said, 22 and a third innings, giving up 33 hits, 17 runs, 14 of them earned, 9 walks, 19 strikeouts, 6 doubles, 1 triple, 2 home runs. First pitch is off the plate for a ball. .333 batting average against him. I was saying, it's towards the end of the season. We need some more dad jokes. I've got plenty of them. That one's low. 2-0. To Ryan Cole. And the next pitch comes. That one's fouled back. 2-1. So, why did Waldo go to therapy? You know, Waldo, find Waldo, right? Yeah, we all know who Waldo is. Why did he go to therapy? To find himself. Oh, yeah, I know. It's a gem. There's a one-hopper line drive, bounces over the head of De Guzman out to left center, gathered up out there by Malik. He'll throw it back in, so a single for Ryan Cole. With 1 out, brings up Mason Denison. Denison tonight had a single, then was picked off first base, and then grounded out to the pitcher. So he's 1 for 2. Yeah, so hopefully Waldo found himself at therapy. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, that was a big rip there. Just cutting away at that like he's chopping wood. Denison with an 0-1 count. All right, who's ready? We can do another dad joke, I think. Yeah, I know. It's great stuff. And the runner takes off. Here's the throw. Nope, not going to be a throw, as Olsen didn't look like he had the right grip on the ball and didn't want to risk a error there. So Cole will be at second base with 1 out. And you've got a 5-run lead with only 5 outs to get the win. You can afford that. Laura, swing and a miss. And down. Oh, 1 and 2 is the count. Sorry, I thought that was strike 3 for a second. Inferiority. I can't even say it. I'm so inferior. But it's not a very good one. The runner goes to third. Here's the swing and a miss. No throw to third, so defensive indifference there. Down on strikes goes Denison. 2 out in the inning. Noah Marcello. You guys, I mean, I thought that one was kind of a make you think kind of joke almost, you know, inferiority complex, but it's not a very good one. Yeah, I know. It's not as good as Waldo there, but it's all right. Laura's next pitch. There's a strike called on the outside edge. 1-1 now, the count. Laura looks in, now brings the pitch. Swing and a miss there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Marcello. Marcello's already struck out twice today. 3 as he swings and misses at that pitch for the 3rd out in the top of the 6th inning. Voyagers going to the bottom with a 5-run lead, 5-0. We'll be back right after this.
Fort Benton, where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games, drinks, and food come together in one comfortable, low-key sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink. Take a bite out of a Reuben, French dip, or juicy burger. Just a few of the local favorites. Take advantage of their historic happy hour from 3 until 5 and weekday lunch specials at the Clubhouse in Fort Benton, where everyone is treated like a local.
Transform your life today at Great Falls College and go from having a job to having a career. Great Falls College has in-demand computer technology, business, trades, and health career programs. Sign up for classes now. We have online, distance, and face-to-face options. Launch your career today with Great Falls College at www.gfcmsu.edu or 406-268-3700.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Back here at Centene Stadium, bottom of the 6th inning. Solomon's still on the mound for the Range Riders, and I don't see anybody warming up out there, so he may be in for the duration here today, depending on what happens, obviously. I mean, this would be the last at-bat for the Voyagers. We're only going 7 innings if the Voyagers don't give up at least 5 in the top of the 7th. Christopher Chino de Guzman steps up to the plate for the Voyagers. 1 for 2 tonight with a single and a pop-up. Takes the first pitch for a strike here to start off the bottom of the 6th inning. Here comes the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So we've had our jokes. Well, not that I won't revisit those in the top of the 7th, but here's the next pitch. There's a pop-up behind third. Is this going to be in the Bermuda zone as well? No. It's caught by the left fielder, Broussard, for the first out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Will Olson be the next one up. So we're going to talk a little bit about what happened today in baseball history. 1977, and Mr. Jones, if you're still listening, this one's for you. There's a ground ball foul by Olson, strike 1. So in the second game of a doubleheader in Boston, 1977, Tiger rookies Lou Whitaker and Alan Trammell debut together. Here's the pitch. There's a fly ball towards right field. There's a race going on. Who's going to get there? Second baseman can't make the catch. And the throw comes in, and he hits Olson in the back with it. Not attempting, obviously. Cash missing the ball. And then trying to throw behind Olson as he rounded first. Hits Olson in the back with that. So that's going to be a hit, I believe, no, they're going to give him an error. It didn't look to me like it was an easy standard play, but they're going to give him an error. So they're the stat guys, not me. I just talk. So Will Olson reaches first on an error by the second baseman. And that'll bring up Aaron Simmons. So I mentioned Trammell and Whitaker. Well, what's so amazing about that, you ask? Well, they were the middle infielders for Detroit for 19 years following that debut. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball one to Simmons. In 1992, Robin Yount was the 17th player to reach 3,000 hits for the Brewers. They weren't all with the Brewers, but he was with the Brewers. That pitch is low for a ball, 2-0. In 97, Mark McGwire again, another Mark McGwire star. We talked about him the other day and Hall of Fame kind of stuff. And him and Bonds and Sosa, you know. There's a hard hit ball out towards right field. It could be. It is. Ka-ching! Ring that one up for a dinger. Goodbye, Mr. Baseball. Hello, home plate, Mr. Simmons. You just hit a home run out of the ballpark to right center, Aaron Simmons. How do you feel? Oh, I feel great. Thanks, Ross, for asking. As high fives, with the helmets out there. Aaron happy about that one as he rounds the bases on a 2-run shot to right field for Aaron Simmons. So Aaron, I'll even check, that is his second home run of his pro career there. So Cal Bocchino at the plate for the Voyagers now after the home run makes it 7-0. I do see some movement in the bullpen for the Range Riders. Solomon's pitch coming, and it's outside for a ball. 1-1 the counts. First one was a strike. So we're here in the bottom of the sixth inning. There's a swing and a miss there. 1-2. There's a foul ball. Still going to be 2-2 to count. We're going to readjust everything here as the umpire's ready to go now after that foul ball. There's pitch. Full count now on Bocchino. And that makes it ball four as that one misses low. So Bocchino draws a walk. So the Voyagers have another runner on the base paths here. We're going to have a visit by the coaching staff out to Salmon. We'll take this opportunity to let you know that Montana Renewables is a Calumet company leading Montana's energy future. Montana Renewables is a fast-paced renewable diesel project at a lower cost. As the world recognizes a sustainability responsibility, the Montana Renewables Project is poised to make immediate carbon reductions and stand ready to grow and innovate further as we detail in our green financing framework. Well, the visit on the mound is over, and so are the radio reads for you folks. Again, no, thanks to our sponsors. Couldn't be on here without you. And if you go into there, tell them thank you for sponsoring the radio for Voyager games. There's a pitch fouled off by Jake Malik. Bottom of the sixth inning, Voyagers leading now 7-0. It is only a 7-inning game, as this is the second game we've played today. Here's the pitch. That one floats across for a strike. So I was going to talk about Mark McGwire. Became only the second player in history to hit 50 home runs in consecutive seasons. Babe Ruth did it twice. And the first to hit 50 in a season with two different teams. Here's the pitch. That was fouled off. 0-2 still. He started the season with the A's and hit his 50th with the Cardinals. In 98 and 99, and remember this is 1997 we're talking about, so they're going to jump ahead. McGwire will become the first player to hit 50. Here's the pitch. That one's high. Hit 50 home runs 3 and 4 straight years. So for 4 straight years, Mark McGwire, 50-plus home runs. 1-2 to Malik. Here comes the pitch. He fouls that one off to the left. Keeps it at a 1-2 count. So there you go, a little bit about what happened in baseball history today. Hopefully it made you just a little bit smarter when it comes to Major League Baseball's facts. Show everybody your knowledge at the water cooler Monday. There's a fly ball out to left field. That's going to be playable for Broussard. He makes the catch for the second out in the bottom of the sixth inning for the Voyagers here. They already scored 2 on a big home run to right field by Aaron Simmons. Braden Daniel going to step up to the plate now. He's got a runner on first. That would be Bocchino, who drew a walk after the home run by Simmons. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball towards first. Backhanded by Wolford. Nice play there. Trots the first in time to get the third out on Braden Daniel. So the Voyagers put 2 up, making a 7-0 lead. We've got 3 outs to go to get the win. We'll be back. See if we can do it in 90 seconds.
Win a Toyota truck and support Great Falls schools.
The Great Falls Public Schools Foundation is raffling a new Toyota Tacoma donated by City Motor Company.
Tickets are only $10. Proceeds fund student clubs, sport teams, and teachers. A second-place winner receives a $1,000 gift card to North 40.
Get your $10 raffle ticket from many student clubs or teams, or visit gfpsfoundation.org today.
My memory is shot.
My legs feel like lead.
Every muscle in my body is screaming.
So why does everyone think the problem is in my head?
Chronic fatigue syndrome can be as isolating as it is debilitating, especially when those around you don't understand what you're going through. If you're experiencing extreme exhaustion coupled with difficulty sleeping and concentrating, body pain and flu-like symptoms, you could have chronic fatigue syndrome. But you're not alone. More than 4 million Americans suffer from CFS, and most of them don't even know they have it. Log on to www.cdc.gov/CFS for the latest research and guidance on diagnosis and management. That's www.cdc.gov/CFS.
Get informed.
Get diagnosed.
Get help.
A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
We're back here for the top of the seventh inning. Final inning, our second game. New pitcher on the mound. I believe that's Brad Demko. Looks like him. So I'm going to put it down as Brad. I may be wrong. It's been known to happen occasionally. If you've listened to me all year, you know it happens more than occasionally. The Voyagers find themselves up 7-0 here going into the seventh inning, top of the seventh inning. Again, this is the last inning as we played our second game here. The first one was a continuation of a game from August 25th, where the Voyagers came in the top of the fourth inning today, leading 3-0. Ended up winning 4-1 in that one, with Colin Runkey getting the win in that game as he started the game in the fourth inning for us and pitched a beautiful game, only allowing one run. Montana Quigley getting his 13th save overall, and that is Brad Demko on the mound. He has a 5.72 ERA. He's 4-3 win-loss record, one save. He's pitched 39 1/3 innings. He'll be leading off against Austin Bates here in the top of the seventh inning. Austin tonight, 0 for 2, a ground out and a fly out to center. Demko's allowed 31 hits, facing 142 batters, has a 2.18 batting average against him, 4 wild pitches and 13 hit batters. That one's on the inside corner for a strike to Bates. He has given up 27 runs, 25 of them earned, walked 34, struck out 32. So Demko on the mound. That one's called a strike as well, even though Bates turned again once away from it. So that one was tailing in on him from the left-hander, Demko. 0-2 the count. Demko settles in and delivers. Swing and a miss. Way out in front of that one was Bates. He's going to go take a seat as the Voyagers are now 2 outs away from getting the win. Their third win in a row. So Kiriakou is going to pinch hit here for Cash. Here in the seventh inning, the final inning. Lefty on lefty matchup. Demko looking in, has his sign, now delivers. There's a fastball just missing low on the inside. Ball 1. And here comes the second pitch. That one fought off, and a little looper towards second, grabbed on the run by Bocchino. He throws the first in time. That one was a tough play for Bocchino because it came off like a little knuckleball. I think Colin Runkey had thrown that one towards second, as it just kind of floated and then hit the ground, popped up. Bocchino grabbed it with his bare hand and threw out Kiriakou at first on the run. Nicely done by him. So 2 out in the inning. Brings up Brant Broussard. First pitch to Broussard is inside, ball 1. Broussard tonight popped up to second, walked, and reached on an error by the second baseman. Demko settles and delivers. That one's way inside. 2-0. crowd that's left here. Some have left and gone home with this big 7-0 lead, cheering on the Voyagers. Voyagers have scored in every inning except for the second. 2 in the first, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth. There's a pitch, just low, misses. 1 in the fifth and 2 in the sixth. So good night. Second game for the Voyagers bats. We got 7 runs, 11 hits, 7-11, and 1 error. And there's ball 4. So 4 straight pitches for balls to Broussard. Dean Miller, designated hitter here in this game, steps up. He struck out swinging, got a base on balls, and reached on a fielder's choice. Nobody holding on the runner at first, so Broussard takes a good-sized lead over there. Here's the pitch. Big breaking curve, misses outside. 1-0. There's the second one. There's a strike on the outside edge. Found the right breakage point there. 1-1. Demko looking in, has his sign, and delivers. There's a check swing. He was facing all the way towards the pitcher with his hands in front of him. First base umpire says, no, he did not go. Olson, a little upset at that, talking to the home plate umpire, Eric Martinez, on it. But it's 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Oh, just missing with the big sweeping breaking ball there. Again on the outside edge. 3-1. Demko delivers the next one. That one doesn't find the outer edge as well. So 2 base on balls in a row by Demko. We'll bring up Brody Wofford to the plate. Brody tonight flew out to center, flew out to left, and struck out swinging. So he's 0 for 3 tonight. Oh, and it's not going to be Brody, sorry. Cordell Dunn? Is that who that he said? Yes, Cordell Dunn is going to pinch hit here. So Dunn waiting for the pitch. Here it is. High and away. Ball 1. There are 2 out. There's 2 on. Demko got the first 2 fairly easily, then walked the next 2. Here comes the next pitch. There's a strike. 1-1 the count on Dunn. Cordell Dunn, does not have a batting average. It's only his 4th game he's played in. There's a floater, comes across the inside corner. Make it 2-1 on him now. I'm sorry, 1-2. Yeah, there it is. That's what I meant to say. He's batting .500. He's got a base on balls and a hit. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back by Cordell Dunn. They're going to wipe off the plate here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Voyagers 1 strike away from getting a win and moving the record to 48-46 on the season. Demko peers in. Here comes the pitch. Strike three. Ring him up on the outside edge. The Voyagers get the win, 7-0, in a 7-inning victory for the Voyagers. As the Voyagers guarantee themselves a win in season by getting this one, moving us to 48-46. So, good win for the Voyagers. They get 2 today and 3 in a row now, and hope to make that 4 in a row to the end of the season. So don't go anywhere, folks. We'll take a 2-minute timeout and come back with some final thoughts and numbers right after this.